Hello there, everyone. Laurel Beard here. Welcome to day 4 of my 25 days of Christmas video series. Today I'm going to be making some very easy cards using some products from the latest Essentials by Ellen release. I am a huge sucker for snowmen, so when I saw this card, I knew I had to have it. There's also a lot of smaller sentiment dies here, and here's what they look like when you die cut them. So they will really make creating Christmas cards and backgrounds quick and easy. So I ran a whole bunch through my die cutting machine, and I'm only going to work with the striped panel here and then this snowfall panel. This die actually goes with another stamp set from a previous release, the little Alpine skiing snow set. I'll link it below in the video if you're interested. But to make a quick and easy card, I die cut it. I laid the die over the top and then sprayed it with some mist, stamped a sentiment, and bada bang. Now you can't get any easier than that for a quick and easy Christmas card, can ya? So just think of all the mass production you can do with just this die and some sprays or whatever and a sentiment. But for today's video, let's focus on making a couple of snowman cards because I'm a huge sucker for snowmen. I think they're so much fun. So when you die cut the little stripes backdrop here, you're going to get all the little pieces left over. So I kept them all, and I took some Copic markers and just colored them with the colors of the rainbow. So I'm going to take the back side of the die cut and apply this adhesive to the back so I can inlay all those stripes right into where they go. So I'm piecing them all back in like a puzzle. And I thought by putting that stick it or be creative tape on the back makes it easy to kind of press those right into place there. So I'm attempting to go in rainbow order here. Now you can use anything to color these stripes, markers, crayons, your kids' Crayolas, whatever floats your boat. And this creates just a fun little rainbow background. You don't have to do rainbow. You could keep it all one color. I mean, really, whatever you want to do, but I'm a sucker for rainbows. What can I say? And this other panel, I'm going to adhere also to some white cardstock, but we're going to create a rainbow panel in a different way. So I'm going to do rainbow. Rainbow seems to be the theme for these stripes, but in two different ways. So this time I'm going to take some Copics and I'm going to directly scribble the color onto the piece instead of coloring the color onto the little negative pieces and sticking them back in there. So same colors, same everything. Just go in with whatever coloring medium that you have. You can bring your kids in and have them color it too if you want to. This is some Nuvo glitter accents in Snowfall. Now watch, I get so lazy. So at first I was going to fill in all of the gaps, the stripes, the negative space, and then I was like, oh, this is going to take too long and my hand's going to hurt. So let's just go ahead and paint this on. So I gobbed out, I sprayed a little gob right there on my craft or my glass sheet, and I said, okay, I need more. So now I'm going to scribble it onto my panel, and then I'll brush it out with a paintbrush, a dry paintbrush. And this worked splendidly for the look I was going for. So I'm going to go over, make sure it's a nice smooth application, and the shine you get when you're done. Check it out. Seriously. So I love how it looks. So the same rainbow scheme, stripes, but a little bit different. So this is the Snowbuds stamp set, and it also has a coordinating die that goes along with it. I tuck all of my things into the same storage pocket here, but another reason why I love Ellen Hutson products is they come in the envelopes already for you. They come on the magnetic sheet already for you at no additional cost. So I love it. So I went ahead and stamped some images and then die cut it with the coordinating die. Now this is, I went to TJ Maxx and came across these little bins. This one's funny. It's like washi tape and it says stay. And then I have another one for dies because I lost a die, a very important die that went with one of my interactive die sets. So now I can't even use the die anymore because I lost it. So with these little doodads I have now, I'm not going to be losing anything else. So the first snowman, I'm taking some embossing paste and putting it right there. And then I'm using my finger to, smear it around. I want it to look like a big snowy snowman. So I have to set that aside to dry. So while that's drying, I'm going to work on the other snowman piece. Now the stamp has a solid snowman like you see here, and then an outline stamp, which is what I put the embossing paste on. So I'm going to get two snowmans here from the set. So I've gone ahead and cut the scarves and the mittens and the arms and the whole shebang, and I'm going to color the little accessories with my Copic markers. I took a blue or teal pen that I have I have so many pens, it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. I could open a pen shop. And added some buttons to the little snowman here. And here I am I'm no Copic color, so I just you know, throw some color on there and hope it looks good. That's exactly what I do. So now I've got to glue on the accessories. I'm using a little glue pen here to get the glue there. So first comes my little scarf. My little scarf for my little snowman. And I live in Connecticut now. I've lived here for a couple years. And we actually got to build snowmen last year. Big life-size giant snowmen. It was so much fun. They lasted for a long time. So I stamped the face. You get 3 or 4 different face options. I went for the winking snowman there. And I've got the little hat on. And how cute is this little snowman? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this snowman down to, this is the glittery one that we did. So this is where we co-picked the actual die cut, and then we went over it with the Nuvo, that's not a word, Nuvo, Snowfall. And it's dry and sparkly and beautiful. Then I'm going to put some double-sided foam tape on the back of my snowman. I did give him some arms. And I've got this little panel all set to go. This is some linen cardstock from Hutson. It's got a little bit of a texture to it. You can't pick it up on the camera at all, but I'm going to adhere that to that linen cardstock there with some wet glue. I wanted to use wet glue because I wanted some wiggle room to move my panel around a little bit if need be. This is the Snow Days stamp set. As usual, I didn't think about where I was going to put a sentiment. So I put him right up there on top above my little panel here. He looks so happy and festive and fun because he's all geared up, getting ready to go out in the snow. Then I've got a Copic multi-liner. This is skinny. This is a 0.1, I think. And I'm going to go around the outline of this box to try in a little bit more black. And then I added little black dots to the buttons. And here's this first card. There you can pick up a little bit of that linen background from that card panel. Now the next card is my little snowman. My embossing paste is finely dry, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down to this striped panel. This is the one where we inlaid the color stripes into the openings, like we pieced it back together like a puzzle. And I adhered that down with some liquid glue. I got to give my snowman some accessories too, so I'm going to give him a little hat. He's not going to have arms. This little guy's going to be armless, but that's okay. It's going to be fun. I kind of offset him a little bit to the left, as you can see. And here I took a big risk by stamping a sentiment here. And I didn't use my Misty, so I didn't want to smush my little embossing pasted snowman. But it says bundle up buttercup, and it worked out. I was a little nervous because in laying those stripes, it made it a little bit uneven. But that's all good. We're good to go. Whew, everybody breathe. This is the Snowfall Backdrop Die from the October Hutson release. I went ahead and ran that through on some silver cardstock that I have, and I'm going to adhere this down again to another linen card base there. You're not going to see too much of that shining through. So I've got some silver shimmery cardstock against the cute little fluffy snowman. I mean, seriously, so cute. I'm going to pop up that panel with some double-sided foam tape, just like that. And then I decided to bring in a kind of sky blue card base. That's where most of my colored cardstock goes. They're always used as card bases, just for some added fun. And this is some Nuvo crystal drops in black. I got to give my snowman some eyes. I did want him to be able to see what's happening in the world. And that's how I flatten out my Nuvo drops. I just whack my cardstock onto my surface. Did you see that? Adding a little shine with my Nuvo pen, and also bringing back in that fresh snowfall from the Nuvo glitter accents we used on the other striped panel, just to fill in some of those little dots with some glitter dots, just to finish off this card, and that's it. So I've got this nice, shiny, bright, fun, textured snowman card with rainbow stripes, of course. Bundle up, buttercup. It's about to get cold, and this little guy took like 10 seconds to make. You probably forgot all about this one. But the snowmen are really the stars of this particular video. So I hope you're enjoying my 25 Days of Christmas video series. We're at day 4. Whew, 21 more videos to go. Oh my gosh, I'm tired just thinking about it. Thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in any of the supplies, they are linked below in the description. Also have a couple of other videos here you might be interested in taking a look at. And my blog post with more still shots and more information about these cards I made is linked below as well in the description. Thanks so much for watching.